Hello everyone, xin chào, Wendy Nam-Phuong here. Welcome back to my channel. In this video today, I would like to share with you my experience studying journalism in the UK. So for your reference, this video will be divided into different sections, starting with an overview of my journalism studies, followed by the admissions process, and then course content, assignments, and last but not least, some of the challenges I encountered when I was studying in the UK and how I overcame them. I hope that this video will give you a helpful general look at what I studied in London. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, a bit of an overview of my program. My program is called a Master of Arts in Financial Journalism at City University of London. Similar to a lot of other master's programs in the UK, my course is only 1 year long, so it is quite intensive and challenging but also highly rewarding at the same time. Speaking of the campus, City University of London is located right in the center of London next to the financial district, so it is really easy to go around. Okay, something I noticed about master's programs in journalism in the UK is that they tend to be highly focused on the specific niche of the industry that you want to focus on after you graduate. So for example, my course is financial journalism, but at City University there are other classes such as TV, magazine, newspaper, interactive, investigative, and at other universities, from what I've heard, there is even sports journalism or fashion journalism. So depend on what kind of journalist that you want to be, there is a journalism course for you in the UK. I think the admissions process for me at City University was pretty straightforward. I was asked to submit a CV, a degree, and my English test scores, and some writing samples of my previous work as a journalist. And I was also asked to write a personal statement about the reasons why I would like to study at City and my future career path as a journalist. And after a while, I was invited to an interview, which I think after all is just a really friendly, casual, and relaxed chat between me and the lecturer about my interests and talents, my career aspirations, and reasons for pursuing journalism. Okay, this is the most exciting part of the entire video, the course content. First of all, I would like to talk to you about orientation week. So orientation week is basically freshers week or welcome week, in which students got to know the lecturers, the campus, the facilities, and the rules and the assignments. And I would definitely recommend anyone to attend orientation week because, to be honest with you, I was lost on campus during the entire week because I didn't know where my classrooms are. So it is definitely highly recommended to attend orientation week. And there were also networking events between the new students themselves and between the alumni. And the lecturers actually sent us around campus during orientation week to interview someone and write a story about that interview and submit within 2 hours.
Be exhausted after 1 day of class.
First day after induction week.
Yep. She still has 1 more class to go.
And it's 4 o'clock already.
Yes. Good luck.
Okay, so what exactly did I study during my 1 year at City University? So my program can be classified into 2 parts. The first one is all of the core subjects that every students were expected to take because they are the essentials of being a journalist. So they are reporting, interviewing, editing, sub-editing, ethics, digital media, and also media law. And besides the core subjects, we will study specific subjects which depend on our chosen major. So as you would expect, there is TV, newspaper, magazine, print, data, coding, global reporting, financial reporting in my case, and innovation, and also investigation. So in my year, every term I would have 4 to 5 subjects, and each subject has approximately 3 to 4 hours of what they call contact hours, which are basically classes. And the classes are either lectures, which are held at huge lecture halls and all the students would attend at the same time, or it can be divided into smaller tutorials, which are basically smaller classes with only 20 or 30 students. So lectures and tutorials can be on different days or can be on the same day depending on the subject that I studied. Besides the class hours, we also have something called personal learning hours, in which students are expected to use the library, use the studio for the equipment, work on the assignments, do group work with other classmates, attend events, and to network. And besides personal study hours, we also have the lecturers' meeting hours. So for my year, each student has 2 chances of meeting the lecturers face-to-face, one-to-one, for 45 minutes, in which the lecturers will answer questions regarding career, assignments, or any problems that you may have as a student. We had a lot of different guest lecturers who are either journalists or key media experts and media regulators who would come to class and share with us their opinion and experience regarding a variety of topics. So it is freelancing, social media, innovation, fact-checking, or even fake news. And last but not least, as part of our program, we also had a lot of visits to the headquarters, the offices of leading media outlets. So in my year, we went to Bloomberg, Reuters, and my classmates also had the opportunity to go to the Telegraph, the BBC. Those site visits are really informative because we could see what the newsroom is like and meet and talk with journalists and editors as well.
Do you like this place?
Well, I think I'm from a small village. Now I come to the big city.
Every one of us is here now.
Okay, so the assignments at my uni, and I believe at many other universities regarding journalism in the UK, is that it is highly practical and relevant to our future career as a journalist. So the smaller assignments will include what we call patch stories, in which we are asked to submit a 250-word story every Friday, in which we have to interview at least 2 people about a topic. So that it is, so 4 p.m. every Friday, a story. And then at the start of every tutorial or class, we would also be required to complete a news quiz, which is basically about the latest news of the day or of the week. The longer assignments would include 1,000 to 2,000 word analysis on different topics, or it can also be a 2-minute TV news report on a topic. And whatever form it is, we had to interview at least 3 people from different backgrounds that are relevant to the story. We also had to do, a social media site, a website, or even in some cases, reflections of what we had studied, and also a temp test when it comes to sub-editing and media law. Okay, so for group work, we also have a lot of different presentations between 2 or 3 students, and also a report in which 4 or 5 students can work together to put a report about a topic such as ethics. And speaking of ethics, for the first term, we also had to write an essay about an ethical problem of a journalist. But my top favorite assignment would definitely be News Day. So what is News Day? News Day is when all of my classmates and I would gather together between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. to all together create a print newspaper or an entire TV news bulletin.
preparing for our presentation tomorrow.
How do we feel after the presentation?
Yep. That's the crown prince right there.
Okay, so last but not least, I would like to share with you some of the challenges I encountered during my 1 year study in the UK and how I overcame them. First of all, the biggest problem that all the students have would definitely be the intensive workload and a lot of assignments that have the same due date. My solution is to learn how to manage my time better, how to prioritize different assignments, and to ask for help from the lecturers, other classmates, and other university resources. Help is definitely there when you ask for them. And also I had to learn to let go of my perfectionism, because after all, school is a safe bubble for me to make mistakes and learn from them. And the second problem that I had is heavy competition, because all of the students in my year are amazing, bright, talented students in their own way, and the competition for internships and for jobs can be quite fierce. So sometimes I cannot help but to compare myself to other students. But after a while, I learned to divert the attention towards my own progress, my own self, my own strengths and weaknesses, and not to care about other students, not in a negative way. I still definitely pay attention to their achievements and what I can learn from them, but I stopped comparing myself and their very own journey, because each of our journey is very different. So that is something that I learned. So that's it for this video. I hope that you have found a lot of helpful information regarding postgraduate studies in journalism in the UK. So if you like this video, please click like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to comment down below. I will try my best to answer them. And so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!